Sleeping with a loaded gun. If I shoot first, then they say that I'm wrong. Sleeping with a loaded gun. If I shoot first, then they say that I'm wrong. Let me tell you niggas where I'm coming from. You don't know half of the shit I'm done. Now I'm sleeping with a loaded gun. Mama swaying in heavy on my shoulder. 187, I'm gone. And where I lay my head, I made it my own. I'm a hustle till the day that I'm gone. And if I shoot first, then they say that I'm wrong. So I put it all in my songs. And I'm so high and sell beats till I'm gone. Till I get me a deal, well, I'ma let them know that I'm out here for real. I'm sleeping with a loaded gun. If I shoot first, then they say that I'm wrong.
What's up? This is your gorgeous global girl, Queen Charis, coming at you live and direct from QueenCharis.com. We got my man King. I know y'all was feeling that joint. If I shoot first, tell her what's up, baby.
What's happening? It's your boy King in the building, you dig?
Yes, I'm letting you know right now. You got to be the first one with that name, boo.
Yeah, you know, it's a work in progress, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, you got to be the first one to make it to the top with that name, because there's no kings on the top. No kings right now. It's just all, you know. And then when I say kings, I'm talking about there's no rapper in the game right now with that name King. And I feel like that's super dope. If you can get it. Like, there's a lot of people out here that's claiming that name. Nobody really made it to the top with that name, so you got to be the first one to make it. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, you know, it's the terminology behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're going to dive into that. We're going to dive into that real quick. So, first and foremost, tell the people what city you rep, because we got people listening from all over the world.
Well, you know, first off, it's from Opelousas, Louisiana. That's the country.
That's the country? Say it again.
That's the country. You probably never heard of it. Probably would never even go there, but...
What's the name of it again?
Opelousas. That's the name of it. Opelousas, Louisiana. I'm straight from the country, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, that is funny. Oh, my goodness. So, shout out to those. So, shout out to the country people, Louisiana.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's just dive right in. You know, first and foremost, I'm reading your bio. And I just, you know, your management contacted me. They wanted me to feature you on the Come Up show. And I was reading your bio and was like blown away by your story. Like, you have such a powerful story. And I'm feeling, you know, the passion in your music. And I just want you to, you know, let yourself go tonight. Let the people feel you and get your emotion into it. And, you know, we just going to dive right in. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's start off with the name. You spell the name K-Y-N-G. Give us the background on why you spell it like that.
Well, you know, everybody in this game have a sense of, you know, humanity about themselves, way they feel about themselves or their character, or whatever, you know, the demeanor, the person that they bring to you, you know what I'm saying, the second person, third person, however you look at it, you know, the stories that they bring, but mine is, you know, KYNG stands for knowing you're not God. I know I'm just a human being with a talent, a gift that God gave me, and hopefully my story has touched somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, damn, if he went through all of that and still made it, maybe I can, you know, eliminate, subtract, you know what I'm saying, some steps that he took. Because he took the hard route, as I can see, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I can come out on top, too, but just in a different way, you know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's only for, the people that's really willing to make the sacrifice. And I wouldn't say sell your soul. A lot of people feel like you gotta sell your soul. I don't believe in selling no souls. And any fool that sell their soul for some money and fame is just that, a fool. But you can definitely, when you say knowing you're not God, with the grace of God, achieve all things. You can do all things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's start right there. Like, tell us about your beginning. How did you know, or how old were you when you knew this is what you wanted to do?
Well, it really started, what I'm saying, when I was young. My mom was raped inside 11 times.
What? Hold up. Back up. Say that one more time.
My mom was raped inside 11 times. Yeah, shit like that happened in the country. Excuse my French, but yeah.
So how old were you?
I was between the ages, my body, because I was raised in state custody my whole life, so where I come from is kind of like, it go by when I run to somebody and say, hey, yeah, I knew your mom, I knew such and such, woo. And a lot of the stories come from when I was incarcerated as an adult, which I didn't go to adult time here and there. And he was raped inside 11 times. I was between the ages of 3 and 5.
So you don't remember quite the age you were, but you know you were between the ages of 3 and 5. Wow. And then people had to kind of tell you stories about your mom because you really don't remember her.
Right.
Wow. That is super sad. So let's talk about that. Like, when did you first start hearing stories about your mom? Because I know, like, if you talking about Louisiana, to me, I feel like that's like Ku Klux Klan, like totally, So I can imagine growing up as a black male in that type of system. Because we just, I'm just looking at the movie Selma and all that, the Deep South. Like, I don't know. I don't have no concept of the Deep South and how black people are really treated by white people in those southern states. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I'm a northern girl. I don't have no concept. I wasn't born during that era. I can't even imagine, swinging, being hung from trees. Can't eat in certain places. Can't, gotta eat in the black section. I mean, I just can't imagine being called a nigga to my face. You know what I'm saying? So, let's talk about that. Like, how was that for you being 3 years old, thrust into that system? I'm sure you scared as I don't know what. Did you ever get a chance to know who your father was?
Well, that's another thing. When Mom got killed, he was in jail.
Wow.
So he found out my mom got killed through a letter. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother, believe it or not, she was in jail.
I believe you because sometimes, when we feel like there's no other way, and that's why I tell people, you really can't judge people based off of what they felt like they had to do at that time when they really feel like, well, I don't have any options. Like, I don't have, and I'm not giving people excuses to be or choose a life of crime, but what I'm saying is we can't judge people because we don't know what shoes they had to walk in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the whole thing about it. But he was in jail. Grandma was in jail. Some kind of way Grandma got out. I came home from school. The people that we was in state custody with. You know what I'm saying? I was with some people when I was like 3 days ago, straight from the hospital. Because I was born in jail.
What? You was born in jail too?
Shit, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and I ended up in the state custody. Mom was trying to get us stuff together, come, get the kids, but while she was trying to get us stuff together, she started having more kids. And,
so was she in because of your father? Because that's why a lot of females wind up in jail because of that dude.
Yeah, both of them, they both banged. I'm gonna say, mom with the Crip, daddy with the blood.
So that they was on there Bonnie and Clyde.
my knowledge from how it was told to me. You know, my mom was killed out of jealousy.
By who?
By the dude that she was, you know what I'm saying, dating before my dad. Yeah, it was.
Where he was jealous or what? Or they was just it was a gang.
Yeah, it was tough. It was serious, you know. So after that situation,
So what's the honor in killing a female though? How is that an honor in the gang? I don't understand that. What type of honor is that?
That's what I didn't get. You know, when people tell it to me now, I see why my adopted parents didn't really tell me too much because I had to go out and figure it out on my own, and I kind of got pissed. That's where childhood anger came from, because they wouldn't tell me what I wanted to know, like where I come from. I know y'all not my mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
How old were you when you found out that they were your parents?
Well, when I seen my mom laying in the casket, I knew she wasn't my mom for real. You know what I'm saying? Off the top, I knew you're not my mom, so I started rebelling then. You know what I'm saying? I waited till I was mute, basically, for about a couple months. I wouldn't say shit to nobody.
I believe you. Wow.
So it took football to open me up a little bit, and music. You know, I got into the band, but then was looking at the street, started selling weed and everything, just started going the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like because you was born in jail, your parents was in jail, do you feel like you kind of like wanted to kind of get in that life too as a part of being close to them, or kind of feeling some type of, sameness with them?
I feel like as far as when I became, you know what I'm saying, and, recruiting and all of that, bull crap into the game that I'm in, the lifestyle that I live, it was like I did it because of the simple fact I was out there doing something, for real talk.
Okay, hold on. Hold up. I want you to speak directly into Mike because you had kind of muffled at that last portion right there. Speak directly into the mic. Go ahead.
Okay, like I said, it's like when I jumped into this lifestyle that I live, I was basically kind of, doing it on a revenge type tip.
Okay, I feel you.
That, and I felt like these people I'm with, they don't really, fit the character of being my mom and dad. And I can't sit here and call them mom and dad and they get mad when I used to call them by their first names. That's another story. I got slapped in my mouth a couple times for that and all of that. It's just, I couldn't settle into that type of lifestyle. So I started there, was good, made good grades in school until they started dropping, skipping school, just doing the bull crap.
So how old were you at this time?
I was about 8, 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
10 years old.
Because you started feeling a disconnect.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I started distancing myself from them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, if I asked a question and I didn't get the right answer, it was like I started looking at you a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you know, but you don't want to tell me.
So, do you feel like now that they were trying to protect you, or you just wish that they would have told you?
In some sense, I wish they had told me, but in some sense, I kind of feel like they was trying to protect me, but it tears kids up and they don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Because the youngin that I take care of right now, he's not my son. You know what I'm saying? He has a mom and a dad. His dad is in jail. His mom is on drugs. Don't really care about him. You know what I'm saying? So I look at him and I remember me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nowhere to go, nobody. When I seen some you walking the street like a couple days, like, man, where you going? Man, I don't got nowhere to go. Can't go to school because they're going to lock me up. Woo. So right now he has to learn the hard way because he's in the detention center or whatever. But get out know because I've been there. And I tried to tell you the system wasn't built.
Right, and I just imagine that it's way worse in those southern states, particularly trying to find a job, and that's what happened with what state was Michael Brown in them in? Was it Missouri or something? Ferguson, Missouri, yeah. Right, but those type areas, those deep southern states, like the joblessness and the hopelessness in those type cities are, just too much. So, and then I feel like we add a lot to that with the fiction of life when we look at trying to be something that we not. We look at the television, we look at the videos, we look at, the movies, and we trying to emulate something that we not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I understand when you have dudes that live, they got two parents in the house, live in a big old house, and you still try and be a thug for what? You just trying to be something you not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. It's like, I'm getting to the point now where I'm just getting comfortable to going home, I don't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
So are you still in the gang, or you out?
No, I'm out.
So how was you able to safely get out?
Well, for one, I travel a lot. If you feel like you can't get out and you just ready to just be something else that you're not, then my dad been out the game for like forever, at least 10 years. And he's 5-star ranking, so I came in this game on my dad's terms. I can leave on this journey.
Oh, okay. So you wasn't jumped in like the normal way that you get jumped in because your father was a general.
Yeah.
So explain that. Explain that real quick.
Well, when I met up with my dad, we both had on the same thing. Red Dickies with a white t-shirt. You know what I mean? And
So y'all was representing the Pyru?
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I've been looking for you. I ain't seen you in years. Must have been about this mom's funeral. About a bit. 7, 8 years.
How old were you?
I was about 11, 12 years old.
Wow, when you first met up with him again.
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead.
They had me in this life scare straight program because I was on probation for, I think that's the time I broke into somebody's double cars on my bed. You know what I'm saying? I put in my work though. I didn't just come in the game, go get my daddy out to call my daddy. No, I'm not the nigga shit back, myself, you feel me? But it's just that I didn't never want to go in on the strength, but that's how it was. It was just handed to me like that. All my uncles, you know what I'm saying, did 11 years, one did 12 years, one did 15. Got a brother in there down doing 15. A couple cousins in there. It's just,
yeah, but some of those sentences is just...
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, more people out here, they get more time for crack cocaine than they get for cocaine, period. You know what I'm saying? You get caught with some cocaine, you know what I'm saying? You get a lesser sentence than the nigga get caught with some crack cocaine.
Right, exactly. And I feel like a lot of times too, if a person has an addiction, that's different than being a distributor.
Right.
And they should not be serving the same type of penalty.
You're right too. You know what I'm saying? But they got those boys, I know a couple of those boys, you be like, man, he just got popped with 7 rocks and he's still on the street. I said, I can tell you what he told me. He was smoking it. I know that's what he told me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why.
And that's a good lie.
It's like a cutthroat game. You know what I mean? Niggas know how to beat the system, and the system still know how to get over too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You ain't gonna never really win. Since you say you your parents 7 rocks, now you're on drug court, now you got pissed every day. You know, so you didn't win. You still got to pay them their money, you still got to pay them dues, everything.
And that's a message right there. You're not going to win, period, trying to, live on that wrong side. But go ahead, break all that down.
No, because a lot of them be like, hey, man, if I do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, woo. Or a lot of them got it bad to where they think they can just go take the next man crap. That's why a lot of murder, the murder rate is ridiculous. Anyway.
Right, but when people understand that it's really enough money to be made for everybody, honestly, you can make that honest money. It's no lack in the earth, but people feel like they got to take from somebody else when they can go out here and get the same thing on their own.
Exactly. And all of these years, man, out of 18 years I've been living, all I ever did, out of 18 years I've been living out of state in about 5-6 states. That's between me coming out doing 3 years out there, about 22, something like that, 22.
So how old are you right now?
I'm 28.
Okay.
And after that I haven't been back to the penitentiary. Don't plan on going back to the
Do
penitentiary.
not go back, bruh. So look. Tell us about your last time going in. What was that about?
The last time going in was the burglary situation, aggravated burglary on top of that. And I got stabbed in the process.
No.
Yeah, I got stabbed in the
What
process.
did that feel like?
Well, it feels good,
What?
All by far, it didn't feel good.
Where was you stabbed at?
I was stabbed in the hand, I was stabbed in the shoulder.
Oh my God. So the person was trying to protect themselves from you? I mean, how did that happen?
Well, it was a complex situation. Somebody was somebody's friend, wasn't supposed to be there, and this and that.
So it was like a setup type situation?
Yeah.
Wow.
And once I got stabbed, I came out the house, but they closed the door. When they closed the door, I just kicked the door in, and that's where he hit me with aggravated burglary at. Because I kicked the door in, so I got hit with aggravated burglary for that. Couple of assaults on a police officer, in a BTF, a police so many times. So that thing going on, But a lot of people now just starting to speak up about it because it's getting ridiculous. It's starting to kill people now. So that's besides just a butt whooping,
Right. Well, these trigger-happy cops are really getting loco.
Yeah. I advise nobody, if you got I'm going to tell you like this, yeah, they got this one little youngster, man, he's 16 years old, he's like 6'5". You understand me? And he be around here trying to sell drugs. Got on him like 2 months ago. You understand? He's playing basketball. You understand? Man, why you want to be out here doing this, man? I wish I was 6'5". You know what I'm saying? I wish I was 6'5". I probably be a rapper. That's the type of stuff I tell kids to try to inspire them to be something other than a thug on the corner, because you listen to young thugs.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Try and be something you're not. Go ahead.
Yeah, So, that's what I be putting in their head, because they be just listening to this shit, and just be like, it just takes over their head, and they be thinking, man, I want to rap. They make all the money, so why you want to rap? Just thought about that just now.
No plan. You don't have no plan. Yeah.
None at all. You come to the studio session, see me in the studio. Hey, I want to rap. You gonna put me on the mic? No, this is not just. You don't do this. This is not no play toy. I take this serious. You don't rap. You can write yourself. No, I'm not it's like they all look at it like, man, if you did been through all of this, I'm still walking, my anger, I'm still working on that, trying to deal with that.
And that's good. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for that.
Took anger management twice, you know what I'm saying? It's finally doing something for me, but, it's my anger, I got to try to let it go. That's what I learned to do about the situation with my mom and everything.
Yeah, so let's talk about that real quick. Like, I know that anger has a lot to do with, you want to avenge her death. You don't understand why they killed her, and having to process that at such a young age, and then having to grow up without her, and then, you starting to hear stories about your mom. Like, how old were you when you first heard your first story about your mom?
13.
And what was you told?
Man, they used to call your mom mistakenly black. Short, dark-skinned. Everybody knew your mom. She was one of the sweetest girls on the block.
Wow. And that makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, just like the night that happened to your mom, he said, I was at the record hop. That's what they had back in those days. You know what I'm saying? And he said, I ain't found out till about 3 days later when it happened to your mom. And the last time I seen her, she was talking about she was going to y'all the next day.
Wow.
So we had a visitation set up the next day to see my mom.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So she didn't make it to that.
She never made it. And you was expecting her.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But my foster parents don't know a lot of that. Because it was like I never opened up to them and I never really talked to them because I knew they knew more than I did. So
Right.
I talked to you about it. You know what I'm saying? You should never talk to me about it. I have a little, I had a little anger on my chest towards my dad or whatever, But I had to let it go because, he got on the drugs and stuff. And everything. I can't say it's his fault.
Right.
I can't fault him. I can't fault none of them because that's the decisions they made in life. But I know I won't make those.
And that's it. That's how you break the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Do you have kids yet?
No, I don't have no kids.
Right. So you definitely, want to break the cycle before you have your children so they can walk in a whole nother lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, where they don't have to know that side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I work so hard in this music game, man, to get my story out there. You know what I'm saying? People ask me if I'll be a motivational speaker. Yeah, people book me. Yeah, I'm coming out.
Come on out, King. Come on out, King. So I think it's powerful, that you mentioned that you definitely got to let it go. Part of that letting go is what we call forgiveness, which is easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? To really forgive the person that hurt you the most. For me, I had a situation where I was molested as a child by men and women. So I remember I was in court one day, and I hadn't saw this the late she was my neighbor. I hadn't seen her for years, and when I saw her in court, it was just such a weird feeling for me. But I realized I hadn't forgiven her, so I had to reprocess all that, emotion and feeling. And today, a lot of people are in the strippers and going to strip clubs. I don't want to see no naked ass chicks. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to see no titties. I don't want to see no butts. I don't want to see no, no kitty cat boxes. I don't want to see no naked female ever. But I didn't realize for a long time why I didn't, because everybody's so into it. But for me, I don't want to see no naked female ever. So, but I have eventually through the years have forgiven her. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing will happen for you. Just take your time, and it will eventually no longer control you. Because as long as we live in unforgiveness, they are in control of our lives. And these people going on, they ain't even thinking about us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's how it is. But I don't want my kids want for nothing.
Exactly.
It's just I want to bring my family out of the state situation that they're in. You know what I'm saying? The struggling, the stress, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And when I do, I feel like that made an accomplishment. I don't get on the microphone and spit for the money. I do it because that's what I like to do. For real.
Right.
But the money, I take that and I take care of my family with it. That's what I do with it. Help somebody else out with it. I'll be taken care of course, as always, but I'm just saying I don't do it for me, I do it for them.
Right. So you had mentioned that you had brothers and sisters. Like, how many is it by your mother?
6 of us.
Oh, okay. So are y'all still close, or they broke y'all up?
I ain't running through my 1, 2, 3. Say, Bush and Quentin. There's only 2 boys. I'm the oldest boy. And I ain't running to them until I was like 12, 13 years old.
Wow. They broke all of y'all up.
And I was in a restaurant, and I ain't see the baby girl, because when Mom died, she was like about 7, 8 months old, I think.
Oh, she was a baby.
Yeah. And I ain't see her until I was like 25.
Wow.
And she stays right down the street, like 3 hours from me in Dallas, Texas. So I can go see her anytime and give her Sunday.
So how did you reconnect with her?
She was in a little town in Opelousas, on the outside of Opelousas, Louisiana. And I think she's the 3rd girl in line. She found it with my grandmother. She bumped into my grandmother because me and my grandmother, they talk to her and everything. I don't deal with them, I feel like, I just ain't let that go yet, because y'all could have did something for us all not to get split up. I still hold that up on them.
Well, I agree. Choose the family members first before you put kids in the system, and I 100% agree with you on that.
Yeah, so that's my thing about, my grudge with my real family. That's the situation with them. But as far as my dad is concerned, he was in jail. You couldn't do nothing else behind your reach. You know what I'm saying? So what happened, it happened. Maybe one of us could change it. That's why, he drinks heavy. But he used to. You know what I'm saying? From my knowledge, he used to. But that's all he used to talk about, not just leave. So I didn't want to hear it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna make me go out here and hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that was my thing dealing with that situation. It was kind of hard. It was tough just fighting it by myself.
Right.
I had a nervous breakdown one time, and that was about 3 years ago, because I just couldn't take it no more. Too much pressure on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a nervous breakdown. I shook back, and I've been doing good ever since. I learned that, just fill it up, let it go.
Right, because it will pop you like a shook up bottle, So
Right.
Did you have to go to the hospital when you had nervous breakdown?
Everybody suggested me to, you know what I'm saying? All of this and that, just go talk to somebody, go to a psychiatrist with food. I don't need none of that shit, And they just knew I ain't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to be bothered. I was done with music. I threw my studio equipment in the corner, turned off the radio. I didn't want to hear nothing because I felt like the deal wasn't coming quick. It was a lot just on my mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot, a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? And I was married before, and me being in that state, that's what caused my wife to leave, I believe, too.
Wow. She couldn't take it either.
She couldn't take it either because I dedicated everything to my music and nothing was coming back, and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't happening fast enough. She left.
So after experiencing, was that like your lowest point, or was there another time in your life that was the lowest point, or was that it?
That was basically it right there.
So how did you begin to see the light and say, you know, I want more?
I left once again like I always do. Escape bad memories, leave everything behind. It's in one of my songs I say that, you know what I'm saying? But I dropped everything, left everything like it was, and just left.
So you went to another state?
Yep.
Okay, where'd you wind up?
In Texas.
Okay, so break that down. New beginning, new state, everything new. Break all that down.
Well, when I came here, I ain't know nobody. I was working a job. They was paying me about $5 an hour in a hotel. In an apartment complex.
That's good. You was able to get a job right away.
Right, and then I went from there, framing houses. Making $15 an hour. You know, Texas like $1,200 a week. And I left from doing that. I ran into my fiance that I'm with now, because I'm getting ready to get married again.
Congratulations, King.
Yeah, and ever since I met her, it's like everything been good. You know, a lot of the stuff that was in the past, you know, she know what it is when it comes down to my music. You know, I take it serious and she supports it 100%. You know what I'm saying? So we in it together and we in it for the long haul.
That's it.
You know, and right now, you know, everybody's like, yeah, I found a company, Three Kings Entertainment, but yes, I'm a young boss that still works and I still take orders. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I still take orders because that's behind it, because I'm not where I want to be to where I can say, hey, I'm gonna do this all the way full time.
Right.
So I push myself to the limit now. You know, I get up at 4 in the morning, go to work, get home from work, shower, eat, studio, take my business calls, my manager, my artist, keep in touch with everybody. After that, it's about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I do it all over again.
I know that's right.
I do that every day. So if people thinking this is for the rappers out here, the local rappers, people that want to be in this game, that think they deserve to be in this game or working towards being in this game, if you think somebody's going to get out here and hand you something on a silver
It's not going to happen.
I want 3 albums, something like it's some Cash Money back in the day crap going on around here. No, it's not happening.
They see what Lil Wayne going through right now, so they need to wake up.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna come out here and hand you nothing. The best investment is investing in yourself.
That's the best advice right there.
You know, if you ain't gonna do it, what makes you think they gonna do it? They ain't gonna want to deal with you. You
Right.
know? They're not gonna want to deal with you because simple fact, for one, they're gonna be looking at you ain't doing nothing for yourself. So what makes you think I'm gonna do it?
Right, but the grind is different. Like, people just don't get that part. Like, they expect everything, entitlement, where, you know, like you said, they want to hand it to them, whereas ain't nothing going to be handed to you, bruh. You got to go out there and put your work in, put your grind in, you know what I'm saying, and let the haters hate. We about to hear this little song called Keep Hating. We about to take a quick break. And we're going to hear this little track called Keep Hating. Set that up for us. What we about to hear?
Yeah, man. It's that Keep Hating, man. This is off that underrated mixtape, man. Go ahead and get it. I'm chilling with my girl, man.
Yes.
Queen Charis.
Yes, there you go. Your gorgeous global girl, Queen Charis. Here we go. Keep hating.
Keep hating. I done made it. I'm hating. I was the one they underrated. Now it's me that they playing on every station. Ooh, it's so amazing. And I can do it without you haters. Oh, he hates. Why? It's motivation for me. Oh, he hates. Why? It's motivation for me. Oh, he hates.
Not dreaming about Porsche. Multi-million endorsements. Haters ain't breaking my focus. Carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. Throwback left flip game is over. It feels so good at the top. Giving this rap shit all that I got. Consistent and high, been waiting to drop. None of your albums will ever drop. Was it you was in? Come get in the quad. Straight from the hood, no respect for the cops. Chief of my hood and the boss of my squad. Fuck with some issues that run with the mob. All about power, money, respect, trust, loyalty, certain. Pick me up when I was hurt. Fuck with my familiar, it's murder. The hustler you never heard of. Back then I was wearing rags. Now I'm designing a frame with tags. $200, that's average your rent money. I came up and let her spend money. And I'm saving up that dance money. And I'm saving up the dance money.
I was the one they underrated. Now it's me that they play on every station. Ooh, it's so amazing. And I can do it without you haters. Oh, he hates. Why? It's motivation for me.
I love that.
Oh, he hates.
Keep
Why?
hating.
It's motivation.
Motivation for me.
I don't own a
I love that joint. Keep hating this motivation for me. I love that joint. I love that joint. Wow. I mean, so I'm, first and foremost, I'm just, want to thank you for sharing your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got a story, Sometimes we underestimate our story. We feel like, nobody is, hurting like me. But when you share your life like this, somebody that's listening can be like, wow, that person really going through the same thing I'm going through. Because a lot of times people feel like they're alone in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how, everybody feel like they ain't got nobody there for them. You know what I'm saying? I got a song saying I'm still here. Hello World is going to be a complex mixtape because it's a lot of me talking to the people.
Right.
Not no talking about too much talking about killing nobody, it's me going into a growing stage, you know what I mean? Me going through my growing transformation stage and saying, hey, I need to get my point across to a couple people because I feel like they need to hear it.
That's right.
But, at work, like, it comes to me a lot of times at work, like, hey, man, somebody come tell me about the situation they going through, woo, woo, woo. What you need to write a song about that, woo, woo, woo. It's a lot of stuff that, goes on, not just in my life, but in the people that's around me. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell their story too.
That's right. That's right. I feel that.
I'll tell their story too if they can't tell it. You know what I mean? And one of them, for sure, is like real close to me. And he don't rap. Me and him haven't fell out a day in our life. He just swear we're his real brothers, and my real dad is married to his mom. You know what I'm saying? And we're tied in through.
Right.
One of, I mention him in my stories a lot because he's part of my story.
Right.
But you gotta just learn to live, let go, and anything you put your mind to, you can do it. And ain't nothing that can't be reached. Get to the goal.
That's it. And never give up on yourself.
No, never.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I never did. I wanted to a lot of times and do it.
Me too. But you can't.
Like, what the hell with this shit? I'm done.
Right.
Don't text me. Don't call me about no music. I don't want to stuff about me. Until I ran into her and it was just snap the fingers.
So she was the catalyst for you to get back into your music.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's her name?
Her name is Rosie.
Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Rosie. So let's talk about the music real quick. Let's talk about some of your early influences, like who was some of the people that you looked up to musically?
Well, number one on my list is T.I.
Okay. Shout out to T.I. Hustle Gang.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the reason still being because a lot of situations that he was addressing and he was going through, I was going through the same stuff, but in a different, on a different level.
Right.
It was on the higher standard level, mine was on the lower standard level, but it was the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He was going through the same situation, and every time you make a track, I felt like he was talking straight to me. I'm telling you, man, I'm thinking this dude was like, man, this dude must be following me or watching me or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, that's how serious he was with his lyrics, and number two on my list would probably be Eminem,
Shout out to Eminem. Wordplay just sick. Go ahead.
I think it is inspiration because look where he comes from. He ain't think he was a dope dealer. He wasn't none of that. The man had a 9-to-5 job. You feel me? They had a rundown, side of 8 Mile, and was trying to come up. That's all it was. His story was real. There wasn't nothing fake about it. Nothing. He had kilos like everybody talking about this brick man.
I'm so sick of it. Like, I was interviewing this guy, and he was telling me this dude wanted him to rap about they was taking bricks across the border. He was like, dude, I ain't never do that, and neither have you. Why we gonna talk? Why we gonna rap about it?
Right. That's what makes it like this big Brandy. You know what I'm saying? Barry Hollywood. He does their film productions and stuff back home where I'm from and stuff, and he was getting at the point of telling rappers to watch what you say because you have a big influence, you have a voice.
That's absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you say because the youth will try to do. You know what I mean? We are the influence on the next generation. And a lot of rappers gonna get that put in their head, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna look bad for the next generation.
Right, that's why I can't stand that song, I'm in Love with the Coco, because I'm like, I hate this song.
Yeah. I don't like that song.
hate the video, especially the one, because he did another video, but that one with is nothing but cocaine on the table. I'm like, that one video at the time that I saw had 25 million hits. So you can imagine 25 million junkies all over the world under the age of 18. So that kind of hurt my heart a little bit because I'm like, come on now, we need to have a better message. There's a lot of rappers out here, like you said, you mentioned Eminem, that don't trap, they don't do drill music, and they still blow up. And they don't have to be white to do so. They don't have to be white to do so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of rappers out here that don't sell drugs, never sold drugs, never was on the block. Kanye West is one of those. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's that fact that we gotta watch what we say on the microphone. And if we don't, we're gonna pay for it. You'll wonder why, hey, why is King doing numbers and the pastors all up this? Where does dude come from? That's what Hell of World is for. Because I'm talking to the people. I'm not talking to you rappers, but on a couple songs. You know what I'm saying? Just let you know I'm here and I'm not going nowhere. And the rest is all versatility. Got a couple stories on you, but I'm saving all the stories for the album.
Right.
Basically, Hello World is presenting the world my character. You know what I'm saying? And telling them what kind of standard and what kind of level I'm coming on in this game. I'm not going to be talking about your Bugattis and the top-notch cars that I don't got. Have that.
Right, all that stuff is rented. They be like, I want to be like so and so. All that stuff is rented. Them chains, all that stuff is rented.
Yeah, they get a lease on that for a year, man. Come on, man. I'm not. If you see me with something on, just believe I own it. That's all I'm gonna say. If King got on ice now, King owned that ice. He ain't rent that.
I
So,
know that's right.
because I'm just gonna keep it 100. That's the only thing I know how to do is keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 till my heart stop, man. Stop walking around here like they got it and everything. And then when it comes to, you'd be surprised what artists is doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because most of them are not doing numbers at all.
Right, and that's why
That's
J.
why,
Cole came out and slapped everybody with the numbers.
right. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised. I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm surprised at my own numbers right now. I'm very surprised. That goes to let me know that my work is not going unnoticed.
Well, that's good. Let's talk about your numbers. Break that down.
Well, the Three Kings ENT website been up. I got over 10,000 views so far. Downloads, predicted 20,000 range, somewhere up in there. That was the last time I looked at it, which probably been about 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I need to get better up on my business. That PIF, I didn't expect that PIF to do it, the underrated to do it. It did on that PIF. They cleared over 1,000. I was surprised about that, because that's something I don't deal with, like other people's sites and stuff, because I'm looking at it like there's so many people that's mainstream up there, no view for independent artists to really break count.
Right.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I went and got my own site. So that's why I developed my own site. I'm thinking about putting another page up for, artists that want to promote themselves, but I don't know yet. That's in the making. Me and my man get to talk about it, So my insight, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do to get better with myself and putting myself out there. It's not, I'm not waiting on nobody.
You can't do it. I'm telling you, that's how I started QueenCurse.com, because my show was supposed to come on directly after the Arsenio Hall show. We had taped the whole season. And when his show got canceled, I lost my investors. So what? I couldn't sit around and just wait on another door to open, or wait for new investors, wait for the networks to, to pick me up. I had to create my own lane, and that's what I did, and started QueenCurse.com, because I had to keep going. You know what I'm saying? As devastating as that was, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to create the lane you want to be in until people take notice, because now it's all about, like you said, it's all about the numbers. It's all about, okay, how many people you got, viewing your stuff, how many people you got following you, it's all about the numbers.
And, it's just that, I don't know if it's people hitting it like, I got to go see it to believe it type crap. If it is, well, I just get in your face. You know what I'm saying? If you're the ones that just going to see it, just to go look to see if it's true, is go ahead.
Well, yeah, I can show you, but I can tell you, because I'm tired of talking for real.
Right. And that was my last, believe it or not, I haven't been on social media too much at all. It's my last real statement feeling like I'm tired of talking about the show. And all last 2014, I was in the studio working. I was on the black tape with RPMG, the white tape with RPMG. I got my underrated mixtape that we finally, I signed the management deal with CMG in like December sometime. Yeah, December.
So how did you hook that up? How did you hook up with them? And we talk about Colossal Music Group.
Yeah. I hooked up with him. He did my logo. You know what I'm saying? I met him through Interact on Facebook. And he was promoting his stuff hard. That's what happens when you promote. You get people like me. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking at some of his work, was like, give him a shot. Let's see if I can get him to do my logo. Did my logo in 24 hours. Put this man alive in my eyes.
I know that's right.
Shout out to Mr. Dylan Cash.
Shout out to Dylan Cash.
And after he did that there, I was like, I thinking about, you know, 'cause my fiance is my personal manager. I was like, I think about the interview that was, you know, management agreement. Because I had a problem in this game. You know, you got to watch the phonies in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? And I called him because on the business agreement. Then I talked to him a while back. The first time we had talked was about hooking up a mixtape that I was going to do, get artists on, you know, your slides, but I'll pay for a major beat with somebody or whatever the case may be, paperwork or whatever, you know what I'm saying, get paid for here, you know, the business side of it.
Well, I think the business side is very important because, I mean, we are all learning a major lesson with this Weezy baby situation. For me,
I knew it was, I'm going to tell you like this here, I knew it was going to happen. I was just waiting. I knew it was going to happen 10 years ago.
well, why you say that?
Because of the fact that you have, you know, Manny now, you know what I'm saying? Why did them two leave? Them two was like, Juvie, who's top of Juvie selling still, that's great. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, he's always the truth. And now he done came back to Cash Money. In my eyes, I don't know why you went back to him, but hey, you know, the decisions you make, it's going to make you or break you tomorrow. That's all I can say about it. But, you know
Well, I thought it was interesting that
don't know the business.
yeah.
Weezy don't know the business. Weezy didn't know the business back then. He was too young. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So he ain't know how many years he's done all of that. He ain't know what none of that meant. He just was fine right here. I'm your homeboy. You know the game. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm your daddy. I'm really your daddy.
Yeah.
Is pretty much how that went down.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now he done grew up and everything. He noticed he done got, you know, screwed. It's war. It's going to be bad. And I knew it was going to be ugly when this happened. And it's not over. You know, I want to see what the outcome's going to be. That's all I
Well, I thought it was interesting that I'm not sure if this is true, but the reason why Birdman is holding up the album Carter 6 is because he felt like Weezy been really up on this scissor and all this drugs use, and it's not his best work, and he wants him to redo it. And that's why he's not putting it out, and then Weezy don't want to redo it. So it would be interesting to really know what the truth is. And then you know, it's two sides of every story, because I feel like, okay, well, he probably, you know, to me, that could be a valid point if that is the case. If he feel like the album is some trash and he want him to redo it, and that's what the holdup is. Well, you know, on the flip side, you know, Tucci's side, he talking about he won his $8 million that he was promised because the album been held up. Well, it just would be interesting to find out what is the truth. And then if Baby was right, let's say Baby go ahead and put it out and then it flopped. Baby was right. Or it was a success. I don't know. But the thing is, it's a very painful thing to, when you are bringing someone up under your wing, because I personally have dealt with this, and then the person turn on you because they feel like that you trying to work against.
Man, worth more money. You feel me?
Huh?
They're like the next man can make more money right now. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what the beef about. That's why I don't want to sign with no crowded label, and I might not sign with no label if it ain't Gang Hustle. And I hope everybody hear that.
Okay, we gonna put it out there. You want to sign with Hustle Gang?
Yeah, you know, that's the realest thing popping, man. This ain't in nobody paparazzi bull crap, caught up in the hype crap, no none of that. Straight businessman and family man.
I love that family man part of him too, and he's not ashamed of it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the type that I'm working to be a better person at. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I can say about that. But as far as signing with all the crowded names that got 7, 8 artists, no, it's not happening.
So don't he got a lot of artists though?
He got a couple of them, but why they came out there? They must ain't got no hits.
Well, he just focusing on Iggy right now, but who else?
I know he got Young Joe still with him. I know that, but he ain't making no noise right now for real. I don't know why. I guess he ain't working on that. I don't know. That's the business side. You know what they say when an artist is not really popping, moving around in this music game, he's creating. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be in his laboratory. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, working on some smoke. So I hope that's what it is. That's all I can say.
Right.
You know?
Well, I just, back to the Wheezy Birdman thing. I just really hope there's not a situation where, because sometimes if a person is on drugs or been influenced by people talking in their ear, they can, start getting paranoid and start thinking the very person that really, would take a bullet for you, the very person that would, that wanted, always got your back no matter what, will never hurt you, never can be used against you, and then you turn against them over a lie. And see, that's what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that, to me, if it's just about money, I feel like it's not worth to destroy a relationship over. And I feel like it's deeper than that. So, we will never know, really. You know what I'm saying? But moving on, when you talk about, it's your aspirations to be signed with T.I., where do you see yourself going with that?
Yeah, man. The king running the king, man. I'm trying to run the game. Not really like, being on the boss all nothing. Like, I sit there and I'm just trying to eat, man. I got 100 miles to beat. I ain't trying to be free. I just got to beat it. That's the only thing I know. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, that's been the person I admire a lot. When I was doing my juvie lifetime, I lived in the CI. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when I was, down doing time, I listened to that. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Trap used to go from my ear, the whole thing.
And that's what I'm saying, it really does. You never know people's story. You never know. That's why you can't really judge people, because you never know how the next man is being by an individual.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And when that situation happened, when he got in all that trouble with them guns and all of that, his partner got, gunned down in Ohio and everything. And they popped him with them guns. I was like thinking like what he'll be thinking. I was like, shit, I'll be trying to do the same thing. Like for real, like, it is what it is. I done felt like I done lost everything. It was close. It was close like that. You know what I'm saying? Then he was riding with him and supposed to have to be close like that. He's gonna defend his own kingdom by all costs. And I felt like that's what he was doing with him. You know what I'm saying? Then he lost a lot of money behind the situation too. So that what made me open my eyes, like you gotta be careful with the decisions that you make, because you have to take a loss if you do make a critical, decision in a critical situation, and it comes out for the worst. Just be prepared to take a loss.
Right.
And he took his loss. With the jail and everything, that faded down. Come back home and he's still spitting funny. He ain't never changed up. That's another thing about him.
Never changed up.
He ain't never changed up.
So who else?
He ain't changed up.
Right. Shout out to Tip, T.I., Hustle Gang, Lil Tiny. So who else would you like to work with, producer-wise?
I work with drama, I would work with him. What's my homie name, man? There's a lot of underground producers I really like yesterday because they create a lot of smoke and people be sleeping on them, like, you know.
Right.
Like, you know, everybody, like, it's certain producers in the game, like, I mess with, but I know it's talking like $1 or some down like agreement, but at this time, I ain't in the cocky stage of saying I'm somebody to where I can make that move happen. In my head, I'm always prepared in my head to pay money.
Right.
You see where I'm coming from? Because I know that's what's going to, you know, I'm not in my head saying, hey, tell Trauma Man, let's collab on the track. Hell no, I can't make that happen. You know what I'm saying? With just a phone call, I'm not like, you know, I ain't going to stop to say, you know, I'm going to just go ahead and say it like, yeah, how much it's going to cost to get me. You know what I mean? A track from DJ Drama. A lot of people get confused, like, man, you're a drama, man, you sound drama, this and that. If you hear a track with somebody else on it, like, say, Wayne Fab, you pay for a feature or whatever. Everybody and their mama, when you talk about a remix, they want to get on a remix, but when you tell them how much it is on a remix, they don't want to get on it.
That's funny. So who else would you want to get on? Who would you want to you know, some features that you would want to get on your album?
On my album, Little Frenchie.
Who?
Frenchie Montana.
You said, I thought you said Lil Bunky. I'm like, who is Lil Bunky?
I said a Little Frenchie.
Oh.
Frenchie Montana, you know.
French Montana, shout out to French Montana, Brooklyn boy.
Believe it or not, Young Buck, of course, too.
Shout out to Young Buck. Who else?
Schoolboy Q. I miss Schoolboy Q.
Man, I'm telling you, that daggone studio,
You know,
that studio cracks like, I'm telling you, every time I hear it, just that joint cracks. I mean,
my number 2 pick though, I should have been said his name. I don't know why I'm tripping, but T.I. and Drake, like them two.
Shout out to T.I., shout out to Drakey. Drake.
Them two, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do a song with Drake for real.
Man, Drake go hard, man.
I just want to sing with him.
He been tripping lately too, though. I don't know what him and P. Diddy tripping on.
Well, that daggone beat was hard, so he got cracked in the face for it. But that beat was hard, so I don't know. That beat cracks. But anyway, with the I know you said you want to see your music be on the level of T.I. So like, if you were to name an artist, what level would you want to be on? Is it T.I. or is it somebody else?
Really, I just want to be in a category of my own.
Well, yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying, in terms of a success story.
Knowledge-wise, it will be T.I.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, nobody spitting knowledge like that boy for real, man. You know, everybody coming with new styles, you know, and following trends. Ain't no more trendsetters.
Well, everybody sounding like Young Thug these days.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's following trends. They ain't trying to be trendsetters. It sounded like the next thing you know, let me see my mouth full.
Next thing you know, what?
No, don't keep my mouth full.
No, next thing you know, what?
Man, they're going to be twerking in videos. That's not a good look, man. Not a good look at all, bro. But hey, that's his style. That's his lifestyle. Hey, not mine.
So you believe that Young Thug is gay?
Man, what it look like to me, it ain't hard, a blind man to see that.
Wow.
Like,
He been denying it. He has been denying it, and so has Rich Homie Quan.
If it is what it is. If it is what hey, that's him. I ain't got nothing against gay people. Believe it or not, my girl's dad is gay. You know what I'm saying? So my fiance's dad is gay. So I don't have nothing against him. That's his lifestyle. But I don't understand what he be saying though. That's my point about it.
It's just so funny.
Because
nobody understood what he be saying first.
For real, I don't understand what be coming out of his mouth. Like, I ain't got nothing towards him as a person, but rapping, I don't understand it. The people like him. I don't understand it.
I think it's more or less, I think people really like beats first before they really even know what a person is saying anyway. You know what I'm saying? They get into the beat first before you even learn to rap. And even if a person is articulate, like when I say articulate, I'm talking about where we say somebody like a Wiz Khalifa who pronounces every single syllable. You know what I'm saying? You know, you hear every single syllable when he raps. Like he just says every single word. So and I don't know if that's just because that's the part of the country he's from. Young Thug is from the South. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But I just don't like the fact that even Weezy was like sounding like him a little bit. And I'm like, why are you sounding like Young Thug?
I think Wayne let me tell you something. Wayne take a shot to that man's head, but
right now, but not at first. Because even Young Thugs was talking about, he was doing an interview saying that he wanted to name his next album The Carter 6. Now, he trying to be funny with that, but he was serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't like, man, come on, man. It's life's father, life's son situation, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that man Pop. That man Pop, Thug came in the picture.
Yeah, and I just, I really want, because see, I'm all about loyalty first. Like, forget the money, forget the contract. I'm all about loyalty first. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I gotta dig deeper into that realness of what's really going on for people to just throw away 20-something year relationship over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I because I don't know the whole story, I can't really speak on it in the truth of what I want to. But I'm just saying, to me, it's not worth it. Because in the end, when I was there for you, when nobody was there for you, you know what I'm saying? I was there for your ass. You know what I'm saying? So don't turn on me over no bullshit. And I'm not talking about the Wayne and Birdman situation. I'm just talking about what happened to me personally. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, moving on. Let's talk about, like, is there any female artists you would want to work with?
Yeah, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Shout out to K. Michelle.
I work with Ashanti.
Shout out to Ashanti. Of course, Mariah and Beyonce. Yeah. Mariah been struggling lately with her voice. I don't know what's going on with her. She just needs to chill.
But I collab with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the only artist I collab with as far as female. I don't hear no new songs from real coming out there. He just fell off.
Who?
Gary Hilson.
Yeah, she did. She had a little concert the other day with her notes. But her man is fine though. But anyway, let's talk about the mixtape that we got coming out. Give us the name. Let us know the concept behind. I know you talked about it briefly, but I just want you to dig deeper into, the concept behind the name. When is it coming out? And do you have any exclusive tracks for QueenCharis.com that on that particular album? I'm sorry, mixtape. So, just go ahead.
Hello World, we ain't got the date just yet, you know what I'm saying? But, Hello World is basically presenting my character to the world, to the people. I'm talking directly to the people, to you guys that just think, flashing is the life and everything, and telling these kids, it's easy to get here, and I'm telling them it ain't. I'm letting them know the real, I'm letting you know about a little something about how it came up. I'm letting you know exactly how I started with this music and why I do it. Trying to have an exclusive piece on it. I'm not going to make no name yet because, it hasn't been done yet. But, it's real deep. I created it all. We got, about 12 tracks gonna be on it. I'm doing a lot more singing on it than I'm rapping this time around.
Okay.
So it'll be a lot. I'm almost done with it.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I get done with it, you know what I'm saying? The ones are the first to know because then the promo gonna start, So I got it kind of lined up right now. You will definitely have to get it from the website, iTunes, on things to different.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering when you were speaking on that because I feel like a lot of rappers, when they first start, like their heart is real pure. They want to come out. They want to come with a message. Yeah, I sold drugs. I was on the block, but I ain't doing this no more. And I'm this. I'm a changed man, and I'm rapping about this. I'm rapping about that. And then somewhere along the line, they gotta, they done made a couple million, and then they go back to now I'm slinging dope. Do you feel like that's like a pressure from the labels to do that? But then you have some artists that don't ever switch up. You know what I'm saying?
They can't write, like, as far as, if you can write a hit, you know what I'm saying, and stick to keeping it real and never changing up, you know what I'm saying, just writing straight hits without changing up, the label shouldn't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying, for one. And then for two, the reason why they're making you go back to, that right there is because that's what's selling. They're looking at what's marketable.
Right, but it just keep people in a state of nothingness, because I don't mind people telling their story about what they used to do, what they did, and this is how they had to come up, and now I'm not doing that no more. I'm doing this, and I'm traveling here, I'm buying that, I got this or whatever. But I'm just saying, when you get to a certain level, why do you have to go back and tell people young and move that dope? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but that's label pressure and pressure for me.
So do you feel like what would happen to you if that happens to you? Like, would you,
Oh, that's not gonna happen to me.
Break that down. Why you say that?
Oh no, that's not gonna happen to me because it's Hello World is just the beginning. I can I'll write an album in a night. Nothing. Writing is what I do. So if you need a song written, I am a songwriter. I get down. You know what I'm saying? I do that. That's all I had time to do when I was in jail, so I was a hell of a songwriter. And once this music comes back with this label, you know what I'm saying, Prophecy Records, that's what I was signed with. As you can see in my bio.
So you got out when you was 18 and never went back.
No, I got out when I was 18. Went back for about 2.5 years, 3 years, and then I ain't never went back.
Never went back. Okay.
Never went back.
So if you were to describe your music in one word, what is the emotion that you want people to feel?
Pain, hard work, struggle. Before you look at a person or judge a book, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you know what's on the inside. Take a chance to read what's in the face before you go to judging that book. You know what I mean?
Right, that's why I tell people, don't judge me by the chapter you walked in on my life, because my book is still being written and it ain't going to be over till I leave this earth. So stop judging me.
Yeah, the first, they might get to the first page. Oh, he's a 2-time loser.
Right.
That book no more. You know what I'm saying?
But they ain't want to stick around to chapter 10 where everything blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to read that book no more. 2-time loser, that was the end. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever judge a book by its cover, because there might be a reason behind him getting that strike, or him living like he living, or he doing what he doing. There's the reason behind everything.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
it all starts at home. That's all I can say. The house ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Your life's not right.
That's right.
So that's what I had to learn. You get the house in order, then you know what I'm saying, everything else will be alright. You can achieve goals, and you can't do nothing without no money.
Cash money.
Racks, whatever you want to call it. You can't do nothing in life without that. You know what I'm saying? Especially not in this game.
Right, that's right.
But everything thought. Everything thought. If you want to be a made man or make yourself a boss, everything thought. Everything thought. Because I hear a lot of people, I don't want the label touching none of my money. I want all my own money. I want to file my own tax. I want to do all my own. Okay, well, put your own money in.
Which they don't got. They don't want to hustle out here and get it. And I'm not talking about stealing, robbing to do it either.
Right. So that's where everything goes downhill, because they think the label going to beat them and cheat them and this and that. Whatever you say. And there's a lot of scams going around too, so.
Yeah, well, that's why you have to learn the business. The business is 95% business, 5% music, and people don't understand that. They feel like it's the other way around because they see the glitz, the glam, the cars, the plane trips, and, the chains and all that, but that's 5% of it.
Yep, that's all it is. 5% music. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So with that being said, I know that, for the people to connect with you, because I'm sure they connected with you in all sorts of ways on today, what is the one word that describes you?
One word is caring. I care about everybody. I care about everybody.
So do you feel like that's to a fault, though, sometimes? Because you care too much?
Yeah, I think some people take my kindness.
Yeah, me too. When's your birthday?
September 24th.
Yeah. Sometimes people will take your kindness for weakness. And I hate being misunderstood. But, yeah, that's a beautiful word, caring. It's a beautiful word. So I wanted, I like to save this part for last to tell, so you can really know the grasp of who's tuning in right now. And we got people all over the world. We got Germany. We got Amsterdam, Netherlands. We got Bangkok, Thailand. We got Barcelona, Spain. We have Buenos Aires, Argentina. We have Dartmouth, Canada. We have Davao City, Philippines. We got British Columbia, Canada. We got Gothenburg, Sweden. We have Hamilton, Bermuda. We got Kingston, Jamaica, Mon. We got Lagos, Nigeria. We have France. We have Germany. Munich, Germany. Can you believe Munich is tuning in right now?
Yeah.
We got, isn't that amazing? We got New Delhi, India. We have Brazil. We got South Africa, Eastern Cape. South Africa. We got Indonesia, the Netherlands, France, and the rest is in the United States. But I just want to let you know that you've touched many people all over the world today for sharing your story, and thank you so much.
Very much welcome. Very much welcome.
So I like to ask this question to wrap up. I've heard this question asked to Wiz Khalifa, and I just thought it was such a profound question. I asked all my artists on the Come Up Show the same question, and it is, if you could create the ultimate MC with 5 people, who would that be and why? Dead or alive?
If I could create the ultimate MC with 5 people,
With 5 people, who would that be and why?
dead or alive, who would that be and why? Let me get the count right quick.
Yeah, take your time, make that ultimate MC.
Tupac, Biggie Smalls.
No, break it down first. Why Tupac?
Tupac because Tupac had an impact on people's lives and kept it real. You know what I'm saying? He just made a lot of bad choices and decisions in the music game. You know what I'm saying? But he was cold. You couldn't take nothing from him on that view.
Never could.
And he was an icon. Biggie Smalls, the same way. You know what I'm saying? An icon. And then on top of that, the world took them away from us early, and I felt like they'd have been cold right about now still. You know, and some people wouldn't be in the game if they was living.
Well, you said it. And who would that be?
Y'all should already know.
I wonder who would that be, but go ahead.
Yeah, T.I., of course. You know, lyricist, true lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Nas.
Everybody named Nas. Everybody named Nas. And everybody named Tupac. Go ahead.
Yeah, Nas. And my last one. Everybody expecting me to pick Lil Wayne, but it ain't it. It's Drake, man. No.
You picked Drake?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Drake.
You know.
I feel like Drake is extremely beyond talented, you know what I'm saying? And we have yet to see, you know, what he is going to bring to the table. Because, I mean, I know it started out with Kanye West on that whole nother level with mixing that R&B, rap, but Drake just took it to a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying? And then because the reason why Drake will always work above a lot of other rappers is because he's singing to females, or he's rapping to females. So when you rap and sing to females, you always gonna be number one. Period.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Drake, and everybody saying that with that Drake versus Lil Wayne thing, I think Drake just really got something on Wayne, though, between them. Like, that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Yes, they are.
That's my opinion.
Well, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you on social media, follow you, and you say you don't have a date yet for Hello World, but tell them how they can be looking out for it.
Yeah, you can be looking out for social media sites, you know. My Twitter, that's at King100, you know what I'm saying? My Facebook, Eric Mr.Kyng today, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's cool. And then you do have an exclusive track for QueenCharis.com. We'll be playing that up next. And can you just do a quick drop for QueenCharis.com?
It's your boy King, man, and I'm tuned in right now, man, rocking with my girl, Queen Charis. Yeah, it's QueenCharis.com, bro.
Woo! Thank you so much. And this is your gorgeous global girl, Queen Charis, coming at you live and direct on the Come Up Show. And this is my man. Go ahead and tell them who it is.
Yeah, it's your boy King, man, what the business is.
Yes. And we out. Peace.
From the dirt and the mud that I came from. In the hood where I grew up and I roam and I sold those rocks. To the pen and the pad that I picked up and I hold in my feelings. The day I found my character, my demeanor. Found out I was the king of oneself. And knowing you're not God, nigga. Thank God for the years I've been living. Every time I hear myself, I remember I'm so gifted. Smoke a blunt, I'm so lifted. Music's finally listed. Looking for my chance at the top. Some say that I missed it. Time to get back on my pivot. Show them I'm the sickest. Ain't worried about you fuck niggas. Trying none of you bitches. History in the making, trapped in my own mind. Gave the streets what they want and fell in right on time. Back on the grind. I'm just like nigga listen. What he mad? I'm so gifted. And I'm all about the biggest. Fuck you stupid ass niggas. And I learned to love myself and love my self-confidence. Signing a major deal, make that a major accomplishment. All 10 fingers in about the Benjamins. Mr.Kyng turning up. Bet they say play that again. Oh yeah, I'm in this bitch. And a hater can't stop mine. All these motherfucking rumors can't let a hater turn me down. In the beamer, in the clutch, I'm shipping gears quickly. Down a couple anyway, girl riding with me. Oh yeah, we get it. I let her hold her reckless. Taught her how to whip it. Now she move the back. Oh yeah, we get it. Oh yeah, we get it. Until I found out I was the real ticket. And now my chick with it. This nigga frontin' on me, acting like you know me. Bustin' by my lonely, ain't no time to make homies. Hustle hand roll, that's why they throw the work on me. I roll so low, no room to tell